This is St Mary's Church, which I understand was a rebuild of a 12th century church, which was very heavily connected with the former Tintern Abbey, which is now ruined and not too far from where we are. I understand that the church was rebuilt in 1861.
Yeah, I believe so.
And sadly it burnt down in 1977, but it was made redundant in 1970, wasn't it?
72.
72, sorry. I'm really looking forward to this, and thank you very much, guys, for inviting us over to be with part of your group. Great, thank you.
Underneath, and then caught fire under there, and the whole church went up.
Wow.
And they were trapped in here. I think it was 5 children, wasn't it, Tim?
Teenagers, yeah.
Teenagers, 5 teenagers come up as they did. There were stories that they did Ouija boards, but that's complete nonsense apparently, because we've had a witness who was here on the night. And 2 of them lost their lives. 2 young lads, 15, 16 years old, I think, lost their lives here. So there's all sorts of stories about where they were saying the doors locked and they couldn't get out and things like that.
Oh, the usual stories,
the usual stories. But it's a small church. So
but then you see, all urban legends are based upon the foundation of truth, and they just world fantasy.
And just
people believe it, and it's embellished.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what you pick up in this area as well. So
I'm not feeling anything here at all at the moment, no.
Okay.
It's a very little light pollution.
Is there something in my hair? There's something in my hair. Is there some leaves or anything above my head? I just have my head up. I pulled it twice. Can you make these lights light up?
It just did.
Did it?
Did it? Did it go?
Oh, sorry. Can you make the lights light again? If you just pulled on my hair, top of my head. Can you make it? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
they went.
Can you do that for somebody else? Standing here?
Could you do that for me, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can
Thank
you
you.
Can you do that now? Pull Chris's hair. Or tug on his hat. Affect mark.
Can we hear your voice? Would you be able to impress your voice? Shout really loud so that we can hear. You must have a story to tell. And this is your opportunity to do that. Tell us your story. Can we hear your name?
I'm not feeling anything angry at the moment. Sometimes I feel that, you know, when you push them.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that at all.
Yeah, we mean you no harm. We come with the utmost respect here. Can you move around us again? Make a noise or something? Maybe affect the lights on this box, this device that Paula's holding. Can you do that? Move your energy. Yes.
Brilliant.
Around something, isn't there?
That horrible smell back again.
And again.
Were you ever born of this dimension? Did you ever live in this dimension?
All of the 2 boys who died here, if you are, flash the lights. If not, remain silent. Are you buried here? Flash if you are, and no flashes if you're not, please. Are you Welsh? If you are, flash. If you're not, don't flash. Are you a young man? If you're a young man, can you make the lights flash? Quite half flash, okay.
Yeah.
Are you younger than 20? If you are, could you make the lights flash, please?
Are you the one that perpetrated
Yeah.
it? Yes.
Yeah.
I can see this one flash on that side then.
Did you lock the doors on the boys? Was it you?
You
Was it
video
your-
this?
Did you lock the
This
boys?
is good,
Did
yeah.
you trap the boys in the fire? Was that you?
Are you buried in unconsecrated ground?
That tree just shook.
No, that was...
No, it wasn't me.
No?
That
No.
whole tree just shuddered
I
then.
just saw that.
Oh, right,
I thought
okay.
it was-
Sorry, I thought it was
No,
Adam.
I'm here, even
Yeah.
if I touch this.
No, it was
Yeah, it
that.
was in the
that
middle,
one?
shook.
The whole
yeah.
thing
Oh, right,
shook.
okay, fine. You must have
Is there
just
something
gone.
down there?
There's nothing down there, is
I
there?
But
think-
it shuddered. It didn't.
Yeah, I
it
saw
could
the
be
whole
the
thing
light that
move.
was catching on it because you were standing.
No, the whole
I
thing
heard it,
actually
yeah, I
shook.
heard
The thing
it.
shuddered.
Yeah, I saw the leaves move, but I didn't see
Yeah.
the bottom move.
Could be something down there, though, couldn't it?
That could be a deflection.
Creature or something.
Did you make that plant? Did you make it shudder? If you did, could you flash, please? Can you do something impressive? If you can, could you make something incredible happen?
That's me.
Why are you so quiet? If you are the negative one, why aren't you telling us things about why you're the negative one?
That smell again.
Yeah.
Do you
Smells
smell it?
back,
Smell,
yeah.
the smell's back again.
Was that you? Were you creating that smell?
Definitely, yeah. It smells slightly different this time, though. It smells like
Yes.
Flash.
Did it flash?
Yeah.
It smells.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
It's not as pleasant.
Is there a
It's quite
portal?
unpleasant.
yeah,
Is there a portal here? Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, did that
Was
flash?
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we found last time.
Okay.
We thought that the energy is centred. at the
Really?
next part.
From there, yeah.
The portal of
And
some
was,
sort.
was that created due to the black magic rituals? Yes.
Yeah.
Do you live in the shadows? Are you someone who walks in the dark? Could you make the lights flash if you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this one here flash then.
Paula, can you ask if they prefer to be in the dark at the moment?
Do you prefer to be in the dark? Yeah.
And you've got the light on.
Okay.
There we go.
No, nobody move because otherwise you're going to end up in that.
Okay.
Okay.
You've got on night vision, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that better for you now? Do you prefer that, the darkness?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I went through the alphabet and I hit the right letter, could you tell me whether that was the first letter of your first name? A, B, C, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, R.
Oh.
Yeah. Is your first name, if I said this, if I'm wrong, just don't flash. If I'm right, flash. Is your first name Robert? Is your first name Richard? Is your first name Reese? Do you want to find the second letter, Paula? Do you want to go through it with him, see if you can get the second letter?
Well, I was just going to do an experiment. I was just going to wondering actually
Yeah.
whether, if you're really clever and you know how to use this energy, if you could just make one of these lights, one of these boxes light up,
There's two. You got two.
But
Yeah.
not the other.
just
Not
the
there.
one. Can you make just one of these light up?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
both.
slightly.
We did both.
Yeah, well,
That one was a lot
One
more.
was
Can
right,
you do
yeah.
that again and just have one, just light up the one box? That's really good. Just over to the
That
other
was
side more.
impressive.
Mm.
Can you do that again? Just light up the one. Show us how you use your power. Wow, that was the left
Yeah,
one went to red.
Did it?
Yeah.
Is your name Roderick? Or Rod?
The smell is back again. Over
Can
here.
you think of any names with R?
Is it an ancient name? Is your name ancient? Yes. And were you ever alive in this dimension, the third dimension? Did you exist as a man of human form, ever? Make the lights light for a yes if you were ever human.
What was that noise then?
Me.
You see? Okay.
Okay. Would you be of more of a demonic nature and make the lights light for a yes? And answer truthfully.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
Are you an elemental energy?
That was my next
Yeah.
question. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that
it?
was my next
okay,
question.
that was it.
We
So
had,
this is created
Mm.
out of negative energy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
emotions.
Which could have been Well, there's going to be a lot of that here,
Yeah, totally.
and especially if they practice,
Okay, and
practice the black
as an
magic as
energy
well.
then, have you been feeding off the more sensitive ones here?
What was that?
Have you affected me and Sean? Have you physically,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
have
look at that.
totally
Cool.
taken me and Sean's energy today? Well, I hope you can put it to good use. You're welcome to it. Thank you.
Are you fearful of anybody in this group?
Yes. Big
And-
style.
They went to red.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That one's gone off now.
Who are you afraid of? Are you afraid of Adam? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot. It's like a small one. Just go for the list of names.
Are you afraid of me?
No.
No, good. Are you afraid of Chris?
No.
Are you afraid of
I don't know
Sean?
what my heart's going now. That's probably.
Are you afraid of Sean? Are you afraid of Tim? Are you afraid of Mark? Are you afraid of Vicki? Just you then, okay. A little bit.
Can we just confirm that? Are you afraid of Adam?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Why? Why are you afraid of me?
Energy.
Is Adam too powerful for you?
Yes to red. I think you should be holding the KT bed.
No, I don't want to.
Don't want to. He's scared of
I'm
you.
feeling that my heart's going.
Perhaps it's a
like
mutual
crazy now.
respect
Can I just try
of
something
energy
with
between
this?
you both.
Yeah.
Can you feel the
Sit
energy
down there.
flowing from my body into this device? And if you can you flash the lights, please? So how are you able to draw the energy on people? I'll ask you one question and I'll pass you over. My friend Sean here tonight felt very ill, very overshadowed. Were you responsible for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It went.
There you go.
I think it was. That's
Would be.
exactly what you were feeling. Isn't it?
So what
Yeah,
you
it
felt
was,
was
yeah.
this. You're being very cooperative. Are you a very
It's
cooperative
really good
spirit?
communication, isn't it?
Do you like talking to people? If you do, can you make the lights flash? You get no result
Did
there.
anyone hear?
If you are,
Almost like a footstep then. Was that somebody over there?
I think that was. I'm not sure.
I didn't move.
Are you walking around us right now? Are you walking around us right now? Could you make the lights flash if you are?
if you are
Yeah,
of
I can hear
elemental,
something. I
can
can
you
hear
move?
something.
Can you move the trees? If you're elemental, can you make the trees shudder again for us? Use the energies in your realm to move the trees in this way.
Are you a fire elemental if you're still around
We
us?
are.
I suspect you're not too far away. Yeah,
Did it flash?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Can you?
wondering. Yeah.
Can you? Because I moved. Can you do that again? Can you make the lights light up again? If you're a fire elemental. Yeah. So
Mm.
that's alright. Because I
Mm.
moved my.
My one
fingers.
didn't move at all.
No, this one hasn't moved at all, so
That's
it's
weird.
nothing.
No.
You
It's
know,
playing-
no
it's playing
RF or
effects on
anything.
it. It's been really interesting tonight. On joining with FPI, we've been using these two K2 meters, which I think is Paula's idea, and the reactions that we've had from these two together, combined, has
Mm.
been very, very interesting.
And you can get some form of communication from them as well.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
And the interesting
Right.
thing here for me, I mean, as a person who not only produces but edits video, is what else we may have on tape, because
Mm.
there's been a lot of interesting events that have taken place. Sean being overshadowed,
Yeah.
the EMF meter, the residual, the elemental energy pointing a finger, as it were, at you. But that in itself was confusing to a point.
Well, that can happen with. We found out with negative energies
Mm.
because they can just give you the runaround
Mm.
quite a lot,
And also,
and
this-
also come
yeah.
across as something else than
Yeah.
they're
But the
not.
thing
Oh,
is, we
totally.
also do sense it. It's
Yeah.
like when we ask questions, because we actually feel that same sort of familiar
And the
energy,
weird
even if
smells.
it's negative.
Is it Claire Salience where you get the smells as well?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
And the smells tonight
Yeah.
have ranged from something that smells a little bit like cannabis
yeah.
to something that smells pretty
I mean, if you
horrendous.
think about it, Forest Paranormal, we're in a massive forest, Forest of Dean, so we're used to having different energies rather than just spirits that used to live here, that
Yeah.
have died, whatever. You know, our realm of, the
A lot of
mountains,
nature,
the forest,
yeah, and
everything
energy.
gives us a real sensitivity to elementals and to, different dimensions.
Back in the older days, they were, perhaps even worshipped, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean, these energies.
Well, the other thing, of course, is we touched base earlier was on churches built over pagan sites.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
this could have been
Yeah.
It could have been.
at some point in history, this could have been a pagan site.
Yeah. Yeah.
What dictates? Well, the Abbey. The reason
Yeah.
that's built there is because it's on the only flat land available.
Yeah.
But the church here is a
It's
strange
right up
place
here
for a
as well.
church because it's
Yeah.
a hell of a journey to get here,
Yeah,
isn't
the
Yeah.
it?
Cistercian monks used to come up here for a rest, for a respite.
Mm,
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
There has to be something else here, I
Yeah.
think.
Definitely.
And the fact that it came to such a tragic end and involved the loss of human life
Yeah.
also adds to the story, I suppose, for want of a better word. You
Yeah.
know.
But we also have to bear in mind the Devil's Pulpit is opposite here as well, and you've got
Yeah.
the river in between it. There's a lot of energies going back whether they used it for
Water.
ritualistic sites.
Explain what the Devil's Pulpit is for people that are watching from abroad.
Well, it is in the Forest
Yeah,
of Dean, isn't it?
it's
It's
just
right on
up
the
over the
borderlands
top.
between England and Wales.
And legend says that the devil would stand on that stone, look over onto Tintern Abbey,
Oh right.
and he would lure up the Cistercian monks onto the devil's pulpit, where he
Yeah.
would draw them to his evil ways.
Or
I
they
see.
come up
Turn
here
them
for
around,
a
yeah.
rest.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, came up here to pray and
We
rest.
actually did
Yeah.
Halloween on Devil's
did
Pulpit
Halloween.
at midnight last
We
year,
did.
I
and
stood
he actually
on-
stood on a standing stone, and you had to climb up it to sit.
Yeah, and there was a sort of 150 foot drop the other way.
Really interesting.
And I stood on that midnight.
Hopefully, by the time anyone's watching this, they can say, "Yeah, that was great EVP," or "That was fantastic. They picked up on the camera." We don't actually know until we review everything, and so I'm fairly confident we're
I think
going to
we
get
will.
something from
Yeah,
here tonight.
definitely.
For definite, don't you think?
For sure. We've had a lot of equipment run. So,
Yeah.
Good stuff. Shut down.
And getting up here, what a haul!
You've got to go down there now.
It was only a 5-minute walk up a hill.
Yeah, like that. Should we shut down then?
Yeah,
I think
we'll
we've had
go
a good
shut
night,
down.
really.